Hello, welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Key. We are live again for the FA Cup draw. We're going to be doing the FA Cup fourth round draw, watching the FA Cup fourth round draw. I wish I was doing it, but no, I'm not doing it this time. We're just going to be watching along before Liverpool play Barnsley at Anfield. So if you're planning to watch the Liverpool-Barnsley game tonight, then we'll be going straight into that after this game. After the draw. As soon as the draw's finished, straight into Liverpool-Barnsley. So I want to hear your thoughts on that. Obviously, there's loads of stuff going on in the football world, as there always is. I've just seen the breaking news that Xabi Alonso has been sacked, or rather, parted ways as Real Madrid manager, which wasn't maybe a tremendous shock after what we saw in the Supercopa de España last night. It wasn't a great Real Madrid performance. It wasn't a particularly inspired one, and generally speaking, when a Real Madrid manager is on the edge, a defeat to Barcelona in a cup final usually pushes them over, doesn't it? So it's a very, very difficult time for Xabi Alonso. But look, we are going to be focusing on the FA Cup draw. I've got all of the FA Cup draw numbers, all of the teams, all of the balls that you need to keep an eye out for are going round and round on the screen on the right-hand side. So keep an eye out for them. Let me know which ones you're focusing on, waiting for. Andy, how's it going, sir? Good to see you. Pixel Noob, sorry. Yeah, saw it like half an hour ago. Wasn't that shocked? La Pulga Xabi to Liverpool now, innit, if Slot gets sacked. Do you know what? I'll be honest, mate. I am very, very surprised about how many Liverpool fans are so... It's very romanticised, this idea of Xabi Alonso to Liverpool. I actually don't think his teams play very much like a Liverpool team. I'll be honest. I like the Bayer Leverkusen team did very, very well, but I don't think that suits Liverpool at all. So I'm very surprised. Red Rebellion says, I don't think I want Alonso with the way Madrid were playing football. Thanks, but no thanks. And Sarah says, I am. He's a 71% win rate, better than Zidane at Madrid. Jamie says, Brentford is the greatest team in the world, shocking every Premier League team that comes down to the G-Tech. Brentford are smashing every team home and away now. Well, hey, listen, Brentford are going to be one to watch. That was a fantastic season under Keith Andrews. Everyone seemed to predict that they'd maybe one that might struggle down the bottom end of the table. But I'll be honest with you, Brentford have been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal in the Premier League this season. And currently in fifth, aren't they? Do you think there's an outside chance Brentford could make Europe? Maybe even in a similar way to sort of how Palace have. Maybe they don't sort of keep the league position and top 5, top 6 is maybe out of their way, but I wouldn't be beyond Brentford at all to have a good run in the cups, would it? Pixel Noob says, I think Arsenal, who I support, will have a really, really good team to go against, or they will have the easiest team, no in between. Yeah, City are usually like that as well, aren't they? City, I mean, Exeter, they got 10-1. It wouldn't be a surprise at all if maybe City were the ones to get Macclesfield. So it's going to be interesting to see who everyone gets. Callum, we don't do away at small teams in the Cup Key. Plymouth, Shrewsbury, Exeter in 2015, I think it was. Yeah, Liverpool away in the Cup is all... I mean, to be honest, mate, if we're being dead honest, Liverpool against Barnsley. Barnsley have got form for beating Liverpool. 2008 it was, FA Cup 5th round, Brian Howard, a Barnsley side managed by Simon Davey. And Brian Howard scored a late winner in stoppage time, and Barnsley beat Liverpool at Anfield in the 5th round. Rafa Benítez Liverpool. Xabi Alonso played that day as well. Pixel Noob says, I thought Brentford would get relegated. How wrong that guess went for me. Hey, you're not the only one, mate, believe me. We had plenty on this channel at the start of the season, myself included, I've got to say, who thought Brentford would be down there. I didn't think they'd go down, but I thought they'd suffer, obviously. And Burmo going, Wissa going, Thomas Frank leaving. It was always going to be a difficult season for them, but actually they've embraced the chaos. They've done very well. La Pulga says, Brentford always seem to get a top 5 Premier League striker. Got to respect the scouting team they have. Well, they've just gone and got Kay Furo as well from Club Bruges. And a very, very talented young striker he is as well. Andy says, come on, Barnsley, can they upset you tonight? Oh, the Everton fans getting very excited. Do you know what, like I said, mate, they've done it before. It wouldn't be a terrible surprise if they did again. I'd hate it if they did. But, yeah, there's still a very, very good team to go through. Let's be honest. Liverpool are going to have to field. We're going to have to change some I've not seen the Liverpool team yet. I know that Rio Ingamo was starting, but that's it so far. Sarah says a lot of people thought they would go down. The ADHD gamer, morning lad. Who do you have winning the cup this year? I really think that we'll see another. I feel like Palace winning it last year is not. I think it's the start of a trend. I think we see teams kind of just outside the top six, kind of making a real run at the FA Cup because it's a fantastic route into Europe, and maybe the top six starting to focus more on getting in the Champions League, qualifying for the Champions League. So it wouldn't surprise me until. I mean, don't get me wrong, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, these teams will put good sides out and really focus on the FA Cup once they get to like the semi-final stage. But they might not make it to the semis the way that they're playing. If they meet a Palace side, a Brentford side, a Villa side, a Newcastle side, you know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it's one of those that maybe does win the cup this year. Same as Palace did last year. Wouldn't surprise me if maybe it is the time for maybe a Brighton. Brighton did very well last night against United. You know, we all laugh at Man United and say, oh, United, absolutely, they're in a mess. Still takes a very, very good side to go to Old Trafford and win like that. Very, very competent win. And some cracking finishes as well. Kieran Ballard says Barnsley beat Chelsea as well that season. But yeah, Barnsley, the Tykes, Simon Davies, giant killers that year. Andy Vale says, who do you think could win the FA Cup? Yeah, I was going to any. I mean, I do think it's going to be a giant killing again this year. Aid says Sunderland home, please, cup draw. Newcastle fans fancying Sunderland at home. The Magpies want revenge on the Mackhams for the defeat at the Stadium of Light earlier this year. Graham 1793 says, how long till the draw? So the programme actually only starts at 6:30, and I don't know if it's like straight into the FA Cup draw or it might be closer to 7 o'clock, mate. Honestly, we're just focusing on the build up now and having a look and seeing who everyone could possibly get. But yeah, the draw itself, I've got the draw is the channel is on, it's waiting to go. As soon as it comes on, I promise you I'll tell you who everyone's getting as they come out. The ADHD gamer says, I honestly think with a few upsets we could see a championship side winning it. Yeah, hey, maybe. Pixel Noob, I think Chelsea made a mistake with recalling Leo Castledine, just sell him to Middlesbrough. He balled out for Huddersfield Town. I think he's one of the best young English talents right now. And they're showing the highlights, I think, now of the Liverpool-Barnsley game, by the way. 6 minutes to go, says Sarah. 6 minutes to the start of the programme, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's not exactly when it starts. They're just reenacting the goal. Who was it who scored the first goal for Barnsley? Yeah, look at that. Charles Itangi was in goal for Liverpool that day. He was famous for only one thing as a Liverpool player, Charles Itangi. Smiling and laughing during the Hillsborough Memorial. He literally never played for Liverpool, really. Harry Sinclair says, hey, Key, I'm at the gym. Just finished a 2-hour session. My question for you is it a coincidence that the top 3 teams are the ones with a manager and not a head coach? Is it a coincidence? I heard that point. Paul Merson made that point as well. I don't think that is a coincidence. I think there's something to be said for giving managers, big responsibility and letting them go all out. But I think you have to be very, very careful with it. Put it this way, Mikel Arteta didn't start out as a manager. He started out as a first-team coach. He earned his stripes, saw that there was, Arsenal built up some faith in him, and then they made him manager. Pep Guardiola came in, he was always going to be a manager. If you hire Pep Guardiola, he's the manager. Same with Unai Emery. Aston Villa hire Unai Emery. He's a manager who's maybe above Aston Villa, isn't he, in terms of he could get a job anywhere, couldn't he? If United appointed Unai Emery, they'd be delighted. So it could well be that managers who have maybe gone a little bit above their station, sort of thing, they go in as managers. They deserve that role, and maybe you need to earn your stripes before you become a manager. But yeah, I think there probably is something. I don't think it is a coincidence. I think you're right to say it. Taylor says, what channel is the draw on, Keith? On TNT Sports 1, mate. TNT Sports 1, it starts in about 5... Well, the programme starts in 5 minutes. Whether or not it actually comes on in 5 minutes is another matter. Mr. Scooby Mac, Liverpool are going out. Why are you digging Arsenal? I'm not digging Arsenal. I wasn't even talking about Arsenal. Taylor Hives, we've done that one, sorry. Pixel Noob, showing Liverpool and their fans how they lost to Barnsley. That's a perfect way to get the Liverpool players hyped. And Red Rebellion, City, Liverpool, Villa, all have director of football. The manager-coach thing does not really matter. So yeah, that's also an entirely fair point. Yeah. Bryn, Alonso left Madrid, mate. Red shite in, slot out. No, definitely not. No, listen, Xabi Alonso's not going to Liverpool. No chance. No chance at all. Wouldn't want him. Very, very talented manager, but no, not for me. Not for me. He is... he probably is the next logical choice if Slot was to leave, but I don't want Slot going anywhere. Slot's a better manager than Xabi Alonso for me. Harry, I'd love Xabi Alonso at United, but it won't happen. And Gino Briscoe, Mr. Scooby Mac Muppet. Aye, mate, listen, he's probably only a kid, to be fair to him. He's only coming in and saying his piece. He'll come in, say his thing, and he'll leave. It's all good. Bryn, can we have him then? Everton, are you Moyes out? Are you Moyes out, Bryn? Honestly, we speak to loads of Everton fans who are such a polarising subject that at the minute. I was having a listen to Ped and Baz at Toffee TV this morning. They can't quite agree on it either, can they? There's quite a few Everton fans not sure whether they're Moyes in, Moyes out just yet. Andy Vale says, I think Arsenal win the FA Cup. And Pixel Noob, I'd take my pet cat as the Liverpool boss. Think she's got better tactics for the Liverpool team. Well, hey, listen, each to their own. For me, I think Arne Slot's done a fabulous job. He's making lemonade out of lemons. But this one is about to start, or at least the programme's about to start. But let's have a look. I mean, in terms of, so we've got the numbers going round over this side. I'm trying to think about, I guess, what would be the best case, worst case scenario, really, from a Liverpool perspective. Reece says, let's be having Macclesfield or Mansfield away for the Clarets, or Barnsley, Oakwell, one of my favourite stadiums. Oi, you won't be going to Oakwell, not a chance. That's going to be out. That's going to be long gone, that one. Lapulga says most Everton fans were heavily disappointed with the loss against Sunderland. I think it was the manner of the loss, wasn't it, for Everton fans? Andy Vale says, I'm not Moyes out at the moment, but I don't think he'll take us to where we want to go. Very disappointing, wasn't it, for Everton to go out, I guess, in the manner in which they went out, because, yeah, they were... I would have really thought the players like Tyler Diblin and Tierno Barry and you know, quite a few of the other young lads who they've signed would have come in and maybe just had a good run at it, and yeah, it just didn't quite work out yesterday, to be honest, for Everton. The ADHD gamer says, something interesting I noticed is only about 4 of last year's quarter-finalists are still in contention. I mean, if you look at the names who have already gone out of this, look at the size of the clubs who've already gone out of this in the third round. Man United, out. Forest, out. Tottenham, out. Everton, out. Palace, the holders, out. Bournemouth, out. Been some big sides already gone out. Gino Briscoe says, I think Slot's been unlucky. Yeah, you and me both, mate. I think he's been very, very unlucky. Christ, look at that Turkish hairline of Joleon Lescott there. He's had a right trip to Turkey, hasn't he, there? Fair play to him. I think I need to get over there, to be honest. Bryn says, don't be fooled, guys. Liverpool v Macclesfield nailed on. Oh, they're adamant, these Blues. They think that it's all fixed. It's a fix. Pixel says, I'm doing a career right now as Huddersfield Town. Second season, loaned back Castledene. He scored 7 in 3 games and we're first. Nice. Is that a career on Footy Manager or on FIFA? I'm just jotting down the numbers so that I know quickly before the before the draw which ones we need to avoid. Liverpool, I definitely don't want him getting 8 or 9. We don't want Chelsea. We don't want City. But yeah, Les Scott and Steve McManaman are doing the pre-match for the Barnsley game. Brilliant, it's already drawn. Daz says, Key, what time will the team be out? I mean, I would imagine, mate, it'll be out in the next 15, 20 minutes. I know that Rio Engamoa's starting. That's the only thing I know for sure, is that Rio Engamoa starts tonight. I haven't seen the rest of the lineup, though. Hey, how funny is this though? Grimsby have gone further than Man United in both the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. Grimsby, of all teams. Bloody hell. Fucking Grimsby. Oh, United. What an absolutely awful time it is to be a United fan. Arsenal genuinely might win the treble. Yeah. Come on, Reese. Come on, Reese. ADHD Gamer says, with the matches only a few days away, who do you have winning the Carabao Cup? I mean, the Carabao Cup, I actually think could be City again this year. I think City do it. I think they've just got too big of a squad. Which I know defensively they're a little bit stretched at the minute, but I think going forward they've got players that they can hurt, and they'll play the first team. They'll get past Newcastle and they'll play the first team beyond that. Leeds, West Brom, Salford or Swindon. Oh yeah, I forgot the Salford-Swindon game was rescheduled, wasn't it? Wasn't it due to a frozen pitch? Salford-Swindon. Ethan, has it started? It's not started yet, mate. No, it's not started yet. It's the programme is still just focusing on the build-up to the draw and the different types of teams that are in it. La Pulga says Paqueta is moving back to Flamengo. The guy was being linked to City and Villa just 7-8 months ago. Didn't City bid 100 million for Paqueta? And now he's going to Flamengo for 40 million quid. Shows you, doesn't it? Shows you just how quickly things can change. Reece says Newcastle need to take a 2-goal lead tomorrow to have a realistic chance. And ADHD Gamer says, honestly, I'm predicting a Newcastle upset for City. Tying the first leg and a narrow win in the second. Fair enough. Like that. Like it. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, the Macclesfield Town. Are we actually starting? Are we ready? Are we good to go? I think we're about to go. Honestly, I think it might be happening. I think it might be about to be starting here. Yeah, Macker and Les Scott doing the draw. The draw is about to start, everyone, just as a heads up. Just a heads up. The draw will be about to start. It's not just started yet, though. Jolly and Les Scott and Steve McManaman to do the draw, with Ali McCoist overseeing it. Reece says, please give a Birmingham derby, preferably at St Andrews. It'd be a riot. Right, so Liverpool or Barnsley is number 14. Look at that, selected ball numbers, as if they've done selected ball numbers. Well, I've got the full numbers here. Full numbers. So here we go. The balls are in. The balls are in. Here we go. The balls are in. Who do we want? First team out. First team out is Liverpool. Liverpool Barnsley. If we get past whoever, we've got first name out the hat. Liverpool Barnsley. Who are they getting though? First name out the hat. Liverpool or Barnsley are the first name out of the hat, and they've got a home tie, and Steve McManaman's drawing them. Anyone but, we don't want, just don't give us like City. Who have we got? 11. Brentford. Oh, Brighton. Brighton. What is this, Brentford? Did he say... Where have we got the wrong numbers then? Where's Brighton's 31 according to this? They've put the wrong numbers out. Right, well, ignore that then. I'm just going to fully turn that off. Stoke City. 12. So the first one was Liverpool against Brighton. So it's Liverpool, Brighton. And Stoke, Fulham. Stoke v Fulham. What a waste of time that was. That was the literally FA Cup numbers published. Oxford. Oxford United is the next name out the hat. Oxford United face Sunderland. That is right. Sunderland is number 13. They must have had a last-minute reorder, but those are right. Oxford and Sunderland. So Stoke v Fulham, Liverpool, Brighton. There you go. Barnsley, Brighton. Yeah. Stoke v Fulham, Oxford, Sunderland, Liverpool, Brighton. Next out is Southampton v Leicester City. Once upon a time, a 9-0 scoreline. We've been speaking about that on this channel not that long ago. Southampton, Leicester. Wrexham have got a home tie at the Racecourse Ground. Wrexham. Conquerors of Forest. And who've they got? Arsenal, I bet you. Who've they got? Ipswich. Ooh, all championship tie. Wrexham v Ipswich. Hey, there's a lot of big names being avoided here. I think we might get an Arsenal City at some point here or something. Arsenal are at home. Arsenal are at home. Not really surprised by that one. Who've they got though? Arsenal next out. Arsenal face Wigan. Fucking hell, Wigan. Arsenal have got the pies. Arsenal, Wigan. Oh, there you go. Easy peasy for Arsenal. Who's next out? Hull City. That feels like maybe a Man City trip, that one. Or a Chelsea. Hull or Chelsea, I'm thinking. Hull, I've got Chelsea. You can just predict it. It's too easy. It's too easy. Hull City v Chelsea is the last one out. Who's next out? Number 21, Burton Albion. Burton Albion. There you go, we got that one right. There's only like 1 or 2 numbers they've got wrong. Burton are going to face West Ham. That's a tough trip for West Ham, that one. I will go through all of the games at the very, very end. We'll talk through all of the fixtures that have been done, and obviously it's Liverpool Barnsley straight after this, so I'm going to be live for Liverpool Barnsley immediately after. Burnley are next out. Home draw. Burnley are at Turf Moor against. That's going to be City, innit? Who is it? Burnley, Mansfield Town. Oh, Reese. Reese will be very happy with that one. Burnley against Mansfield Town. Fabulous, that. Number 16 next out. Number 16 is Norwich City. Norwich are going to be facing... Still some big names still in the hat. Norwich have got West Brom. Whoa, here we go. Next one out. There's still Villa, there's still City, still Newcastle. Next one out, Port Vale. Port Vale will face... Who have Port Vale got? Port Vale are going to face number 20... Salford or Swindon? No, Bristol City. Oh, it was 28, sorry. Get your eyes checked, Key. Bristol City. Port Vale v Bristol City. The Robins going away to Vale. Grimsby Town. Man United's conquerors. They're at home. Who've Grimsby got? Hey, Macclesfield might be getting a decent tie here. Grimsby have got Wolves. Not a nice away trip, that, for Wolves. It's got to be said. Not a nice away trip at all. Aston Villa. Next out, Aston Villa. They could get City. They could get Newcastle, Brentford, Leeds. Some tough all-Premier League sides that Villa could get. Give him City. Go on, give him City. Number 9. 24. Newcastle? Whoa! Villa Newcastle tie of the round. How do you like it? Villa v Newcastle. That's probably the tie of the round based off what we've seen so far. Who's next out? Number 9, Man City. Here you go. Macclesfield Town. Put your house on it. Get your house on it. It's Man City, Macclesfield, innit? It's Man City, Macclesfield. I'm telling you, it's coming. Man City have got a home tie and they are going to face... Fucking guaranteed Macclesfield, innit? So absolute guaranteed Macclesfield. Salford? Hey, it could be Salford or Swindon, sorry. Swindon might be able to get through. Oh my God. And there's only 4 names left. Macclesfield, Brentford, Leeds and Birmingham. So next one out is Macclesfield. Home draw for Macclesfield. Macclesfield are going to face, I think it might be Leeds. Macclesfield, who are you facing? Brentford. That means it's Leeds, Birmingham. That is low-key a very, very nice draw. Hope, well, depending on where it goes. Macclesfield, Brentford. Macclesfield will take that. I think they'd have preferred to go away, wouldn't they? But still, difficult tie. Leeds against Birmingham. Is it going to be at Ellen Road or St Andrews? Ellen Road or St Andrews? It's Birmingham City at home. So it's at St Andrews, Birmingham v Leeds. Right, so that concludes the draw. Right. So we'll put the... we'll go through the draw now, top to bottom. They are on the screen, but I'll put them up. So Macclesfield are going to be playing Brentford. Birmingham City are going to be playing Leeds United. Port Vale are going to be playing Bristol City. Grimsby have got Wolves. Liverpool are going to be playing Brighton and Hove Albion, assuming they get past Barnsley tonight. So it's Liverpool or Barnsley against Brighton. Aston Villa v Newcastle, that is potentially the tie of the round. Absolutely unbelievable. Stoke against Fulham. Again, a very difficult trip for Fulham, that one. Oxford against Sunderland. Fancy Sunderland there. Oxford's not an easy place to go, but still, I think Sunderland go there and win that one. Southampton v Leicester. Again, we talked about it the other day. Leicester City once won 9-0 against those. Maybe Southampton, Leicester might be another high-scoring classic. Wrexham against Ipswich is the other tie. Arsenal against Wigan. With the best will in the world, I think Wigan get their arse handed to them there. Arsenal v Wigan. Hull City against Chelsea. Can the Tigers get something there? Always a difficult place to go, to be fair, at the KC. Burton against West Ham. Fancy the Hammers there. Burnley against Mansfield. Not an easy trip for Mansfield up to Turf Moor. Norwich will play West Bromwich Albion, and then Man City have got Salford or Swindon at the Etihad. So they are your 16 ties. 16 ties for the FA Cup 4th round. If you're staying with me, I am going straight over right now. We're going to end the stream. I'm going to be talking about all the reaction to the draw. Plus, we're going to be doing a full watch-along for Liverpool against Barnsley, which kicks off in about an hour's time. So if you want to join me for Liverpool-Barnsley, make sure you head over there straight away right now. In fact, 1 second, let me see if I can get the link up, and we'll put it straight into the chat. There you go. Right. There is the link in the chat. Head over there, and I will be live in literally 2 minutes. See you shortly.